Hi, you have tuned into the Raging Aggron Channel, and I'm your host, Djingis, and I'm here with week 2, with our very delayed week 2 battle versus the Groningen Slowkings and Nathan. And I think it's been 3 weeks since we played this battle. It's 3 weeks since we played this battle. I have not had a time or opportunity to sit down and record, so I will upload what is called the week 2 and week 3 battle this week 100%, and I will try to upload a week 4 as well, and then we will try to have the same flow as we had before with the Emerald series. That we'll have to go to stop right now, sadly, because of a lot is happening in school and so forth for me. I don't really have the time to sit down, record, and edit everything as much as I would like to. But yeah, not doing too much here. This is the team first off, the team we are facing is the Groningen Slowkings, and they have the Mega Kangaskhan, the Conkeldurr, the Mimikyu, the Pelipper, Seismitoad, Dragonite, Thunderous, Raichu, Raichu, Escavalier, Qwilfish, Reuniclus, and Aurorus. And this team is, when you look at it, it's a very good singles team, but it lacks a lot of synergy for a VGC team. If you look at the standard VGC teams that are around. The reason for the Slowkings to actually do good in this week's battle, is that they have some huge threat that you can't do anything about. They have a Mega Kangaskhan. The only way to go around a Mega Kangaskhan is a Ghost type. I don't think I have a single Ghost type on my team. Yes, I have one. Of course, I have Chandelure. But as you can see, Chandelure doesn't do a great onto the rest of his team, which is a big problem. So I can't stop his... I have one way to stop his parental bond on the Kangaskhan to make it a bit worse, but it won't help too much, it won't slow it down too much. Conkeldurr, a huge threat, deals a ton of damage. Even if it's not the first one you would think of in VGC, it's still pretty good. Mimikyu, we all know what Mimikyu can do in VGC. Pelipper setups the rain, and he has some great rain abusers in Swift Swim on both Seismitoad and Qwilfish. Thunder on Dragonite, Thunderous, and Raichu. Even Aurorus get Thunder, which also gets Hail. You also have Thunder on the Reuniclus. It's actually pretty scary, and his team is pretty fast as well with the rain. Because then he has a lot of months that is over base 100 speed when rain is up, so you really have to work around that. So yeah, that's that, I guess. I mean, I won't talk too much more about this team. You will see what it brings. My only way to deal with this team was to bring a bit of defensive mons that can take a hit or two from his stupid offensive core. And the first one that I thought of was Mandibuzz, Evil Grandma Mandibuzz, Rocky Helmet, Overcoat, Roost, Protect, Snarl, Foul Play, 252 HP, 252 Defense, Bold Nature, 4 and Special Attack. The Snarl is very important because it has a lot of special attackers. So with one Snarl down, I had the same bulk on the special side as I have on the physical side with Mandibuzz. Only problem is that I need to get the Snarl off. Foul Play is a 2 KO on a lot of his team. All of his physical attackers, it gets 2 KO by the Foul Play, except for Conkeldurr, which is a 3 or 4 KO, I don't remember, it depends on bulk as well. Evil Grandma is a very, very good mon in this team, in this matchup, in my opinion. I prepared for him bringing a same rain team, but it might not do that at all. It might not bring rain at all. I don't really know. Next up we have Flasher, our Nihilego, Life Orb, Beast Boost, Power Gem, Sludge Bomb, Grass Knot, Psychic, 252 HP, 252 Special Attack, 252 Speed, Timid Nature. Grass Knot is 1 KO on his Grass types, Power Gem, well, on his Seismitoad. Sludge Bomb destroys a lot of his teams, so with Power Gem, Psychic. I mean, this is my wall breaker versus this team. The problem is that I can't survive in the rain, because then his team is faster. So I need this thing to beat him outside of rain. And that might not happen because I'm just base 103 speed. That's the only downside with Neolego. Neolego would be great if it had like base 110 speed. Then it would help so much. But yeah, you can actually do a ton with it as it is. Only problem is that if he has EQ on his mounts, which he most likely will have, then Neolego is gone, so Alonso. Next up we have Frodo, our Ferrothorn, holding the leftovers with Iron Barbs, Sword Stance, Gyreball, Warrior Seed, Seed Bomb, 252 HP, 252 attack, Brave Nature, 4 special defense. This thing is here because with the 252 HP, I can survive more than 3 hits from his what it's called, from all of his attackers. And if I Warrior Seed its Parental Bond, he will not fake out the Ferrothorn because of Iron Barbs. So I can Warrior Seed his Parental Bond, get rid of that, and then I can set up Sword Stance, and at +1 with this, with max attack, Gyreball and Seed Bomb destroys his team. The problem is that I need to be able to hit the Sword Stance. I am extremely slow, so I will most likely not be able to do that at all. But I will try, and if I do that, he might have a big problem versus this thing. If not, this is just some kind of heat set for him. I know that he likes to bring heat set, so I just I'm gonna throw in a heat set on Ferrothorn. It's not like, for me this league isn't that super serious. If we go to playoffs, my goal is to go to playoffs because half of the league goes to playoff. So I should be able to be in the top half. I just need to play like I did I need to play a bit better than I played week 1. But yeah. Next up we have Gains Over Brains, our Harjama, Assault Vest, Thick Fat, Fake Out, Knock Off, Bullet Punch, Close Combat, 144 HP, 252 attack, Adamant Nature with 1012 in special defense. This thing is here because Close Combat is a 1-hit KO on Seismitoad, if I remember correctly. Well, Fake Out together with Close Combat is 1-hit KO on that thing. The problem is, and I can survive 1 Hurricane as well. So yeah, I can do a lot of things here that is actually pretty important for me. He also has a lot of opportunities to get rid of Hariyama pretty easy on his team. But I went with the Assault Vest because he has a lot of special attackers, and I feel like I'd rather be bulky than gaining the attack boost. I went with Thick Fat Assault Vest. Knockoff, it could be very good versus his team, because if I knock off a Life Orb on Seismitoad, or I knock off a Choice Scarf on Pelipper or whatever, then he loses a lot of usage off of those mons. They won't hit as hard and I can deal with them easier. Problem is that I most likely will not be able to do that. Then we have Professor X, our Metagross, with Chuckaberry, Clear Body, Hidden Power, Electric, Meteor Mash, Grass Nuts, and Headbutt, 252 HP, 252 special attack, 4 in special defense. I needed to run this thing bulky. Yeah, and I'm Brave Nature as well, because otherwise Meteor Mash doesn't kill. I needed to be bulky. Meteor Mash can 1-hit KO most of his team, and at +1 it will 1-hit KO most of his team, even if I'm just Brave Nature, no EVs. HP Electric, Grass Nut, and Grass Nut will 1-hit KO his what is called, his Pelipper and his Seismitoad unless they are AV. If they are AV, I will not be able to 1-hit KO them, otherwise I will. Then Headbutt is just there for the stab psychic coverage. With the Chuckaberry, I can survive 2 EQs with this set if he is a physical Seismitoad. If he's a special Seismitoad, I can only survive 2. Well, I can only survive 1 and then die to the second with the Chuckaberry. So it is what it is. I had to make a prediction, and I feel like no matter what, Chuckaberry is very important because I can get off a very important Grass Knot on his team. Best Gen 7 starter, our Primarina, Expert Belt, Torrent, Energy Ball, Moonblast, Shadow Ball, Psychic, 188 HP, 68 defense, and 252 special attack with Modest Nature. this thing can survive 2 hits from everything except his except his Mega Kangaskhan. Everything else I can take 2 hits from. Well, of course I can take 2 hits from super effective electric, of course, but everything else I should be able to take 2 hits from. Energy Ball destroys Seismitoad. Moonblast destroys Seismitoad. Shadow Ball destroys a lot of his team. Well, not a lot of his team, but it's not resisted by a lot of his team. And Psychic is also very good. Shadow Ball is there for the Reuniclus because that thing is a pain and a half to deal with. So this is our team. I know that Nathan is maybe the best battler, the best single battler in the league here, of those that are playing the VGC. So we will just hope and see that we can actually defeat him. I don't think we will be able to. If we can snag 1 of the 3 battles, I will be happy. But yeah, let's go right into the first battle. One moment, guys. I'm just gonna go. Well, yeah, we can go right into the first battle. No need to do any cuttings or so. I will just do that easy. I'm too tired to actually work. This might not even be. Yeah, I'll see how we do it. So yeah, as you can see, he brings the. Oh, let's wait. No, fuck it. Let's just continue. I can just edit this so it works pretty well either way. But yeah, he brings the Pelipper, Seismitoad, Raichu, Kangaskhan, Mega Kangaskhan, Dragonite, and Aurorus, which means that he brings the full-on raid team with the Hail support, which is very scary for my team, because now I have no usage of... Well, I have usage, but not the same amount of usage as I would like, out of Mandibuzz and Nihilego. So we will see here. I don't remember what's happened here, guys, because it's been so long. So we will just play the battle and see what happens. He leads with Dragonite and Mega Kangaskhan. I lead with these 2 because the Hydro Pump from... Well, yeah, so he goes for the Tailwind with Dragonite. And here I've said, like, okay, I'm glad that I didn't win with a lot of speed on my teammates, because they would just... I was glad that I went bulky. He went for the Fake Out on Primarina, which sadly means that I can't go for the Hydro Pump, but it is what it is. I think it was Hydro Pump. I don't remember my own team. Yeah. But I went for the Warrior to get rid of his ability there, so that was really good. So he only can hit once. EQ hits very hard. Fire Blast will destroy Frodo. Sadly, I went for the Moonblast, and that does a good amount of damage on the Dragonite. I'll go out into my... Yeah, I went out into Gains Over Brains here. I went for the Fake Out, and then I got Hurricaned. So this Hurricane makes me confused. I don't think it will matter too much in the next turn, but remember, I got confused off of this Hurricane. I killed Dragonite, that's good for me at least. He still has 1 ton of Tailwind, and here comes the Electric type. It went for the Fake Out of Gains Over Brains, and then the Frustration that kills my thing. And I couldn't move, of course, on Flinch, and then I got into Metagross. Thunder, I survived that, and he goes for EQ and kills Raichu and so forth. And I actually take that pretty well, better than I thought I would. So I go for the Stun Headbutt, and that did nothing. It was really sad. And then there comes the Low Kick. I survived the Low Kick. Earth Power does drop me though. So, game 1 goes to Nathan, and as you can see, the reason... He played very well around Hariyama. Hariyama is a very big threat for his team, as you can see here. I don't think that... I couldn't have played this specific match any better. So let's go into our next battle, and see how we do here. Here he leads with another combo. He leads with Rain, and I lead with something that can actually... I changed up a bit here, because I went with Evil Grandma, because you can't really touch Evil Grandma except with Raichu. Raichu is the only thing that can deal any sort of damage to Evil Grandma, and I'm fine with that. So I went with these 2 and Fairthorn. So yeah, and I go for Protect here with Evil Grandma, and I go for Thunder there, good prediction. And he goes for Hurricane on Frodo. Crit! Look at that, that's a crit. I go for the Sword Stance. Okay, if it wasn't for that crit, I would have survived. any 2 hits he could have gone for the next turn, and I would have killed the Pelipper. And Evil Grandma could have done a ton of damage to his Raichu. Now I can't do that, so that was a waste of turn. And it comes, and it gets the Thunder Paralysis on Evil Grandma. I don't think it will matter too much, but it is what it is. I will drop to the Hurricane. I'll get the Snarl off. Not that it doesn't really matters, but I'll drop special attack a bit at least. Yeah, it goes with the hidden power. I take that pretty well. Power Gem would have dropped that thing. I should have gone on Power Gem on the other thing though. But yeah, this is Snarl as well. Raichu slowly loses power. It goes out on the Seismitoad, and I am paralyzed with Evil Grandma. That turn matters. That turn matters because if I didn't get paralyzed there, I could have saved Nihilego to After Rain, no problem. Now I can't do that. I still try to do it, but I don't gain anything by doing it because he has a Seismitoad out here already. And I'm paralyzed there after well, that doesn't really matter. The rain stopped, which is good for me, but he goes out into Pelipper, gets the rain back up, and he goes for Protect there, and I went for the Grass Knot on that thing, of course, and I went for the Moonblast. But yeah, I don't get to kill it, and Muddy Water just destroys me here. So I got haxed a lot, but I don't know if the hacks really mattered. I would have lost the other way. The hacks doesn't really matter. I would have lost this battle the other way. But it sucks to lose. If I lose this battle because of hacks, that sucks. I think that I could have taken this battle. What I should have done is that I shouldn't have gone for Swords Dance, but that crit mattered because I would have survived the second Hurricane. So that crit definitely mattered, which sucks as fuck, but it is what it is. I can't do anything about that. Hacks is a part of the game we play. It just sucks that you know that you lost in 2 straight games because of hacks, and I really hope that won't happen again. I'm gonna rest my voice now, edit this video, and then I will record the second one. And I will see you next time.